The modern digital world is closely held together by IT networking. Business enterprise, government agency, and other consumers immensely depend on IT networking for communication and information sharing. And high bandwidth applications such as voice, video, and data are becoming de facto standards for today's modern office environment. Legacy local area network architecture has remained largely unchanged for decades, and its operating costs continue to increase. IT networking requirement demands three modes of communication: voice, video, and data. Each mode traditionally operated separately and used its own independent infrastructure. Finding new ways to deliver and integrate these service modes faster, smarter, and more economical has become centric in order to reduce capital costs and improve resource utilization. Let's say, for instance, you're planning a new hotel building. When developing a high-rise multi-unit complex using a traditional copper cable system may not be an ideal solution. So, while you need to consider return on investment, you ask yourself, how can you ever have low operating costs and reduce energy consumption for a high-performance network without investing a lot of money? How can you ensure your networking backbone architecture is ready, future-proof, and scalable for the next 20 to 30 years forward without replacing them? Having all these requirements fulfilled at once seems like an impossible mission. However, the Gigabit Passive Optical Network, GPON, may be the best solution to solve these problems. GPON is cost-effective, without sacrificing performance, and is a long-term future-proof solution. GPON carries voice, video, and data across a single optical fiber cable via a series of passive splitters. Traditional Ethernet cabling systems use Cat6 standard cables, which have limited bandwidth and lower connectivity performance due to their electrical properties and physical characteristics. Fiber optic cables, on the other hand, are secure, green, with unlimited bandwidth and future-ready. Networking of this kind can span a large distance without compromising bandwidth performance and is not limited by the same restrictions as a traditional copper network. GPON and fiber optic cables are easy to deploy and install. It also can be added side by side with existing network equipment. It does not change current packet routing and security, and it connects to existing core switches or routers. GPON is space efficient on installation. It removes the need for cabinets on floor, as it can be readily surface mounted on walls. GPON provides reliable, secure IP connectivity for both guests and employees across multiple devices for voice, video, and data applications. GPON installation can be rolled out in stages, thereby allowing your business to stay open while works are carried out with minimum interruption. Using GPON, energy consumption is reduced by up to 80% because it produces less heat and does not require AC cooling. Now imagine your hotel has 60 guest rooms and 30 floors, and you want to lay fiber cables here. On each floor, you could save up to 35% on installation costs. On each floor, you could free up to 90% of space for server room. On each floor, you could save up to 80% of energy costs for power and cooling. Generally, passive optical network and its fiber optic cabling is about 50% cheaper compared to traditional Ethernet Cat6 cabling. It also utilizes up to 60% less rack space, which is expensive in real estate expenditure. And the fiber optic cabling system's typical lifespan is 3 to 5 times longer. For a majority organization, converting a legacy data network to GPON will save approximately 50% of the cost of traditional data networks.